What makes you happy?
That's a good question.
What makes me happy?
It's hard to think of what makes you happy.
It's hard. It's hard because I wish I knew what happiness was.
Being in the ocean. When you like turn around, you don't see anyone and you just see the ocean. That makes me happy.
Seeing other people be happy.
Sunlight makes me happy, like nature. I enjoy all that. My friends, my social circle, my family, food, you know, stuff like that.
At this stage in my life, it's just waking up and feeling good. Not having any kind of pains or aches, and just being able to have a nice day.
My biggest goal in life, I think, is that's hard. I'm struggling with that right now, actually.
To be happy, I guess, you know, not have to worry. I feel like that's very important.
I want to be able to help a lot of people and make people happy.
I think I would definitely be happy if I was doing something that A, I liked, and B, I found like I was giving something back to society.
To create a life that I love instead of dragging my feet into work and not liking what I'm doing or not liking the people I'm spending my life with.
It's happy to be finished with my treatments this year. That made me happy that I was done with that, and that I was going to be well and happy and be healthy. So that made me happy, and looking forward to doing things, to be able to go on trips and spend time with family and friends.
Sometimes I wake up and I'm like by myself, I put music, I clean my room or just meditate or something. That makes me happy. But that's something like that comes every other day or like every day if I'm not stressed. So yeah, I can be happy by myself, but when I'm forming memories with people, and my happiest memories are always with someone else.
Dancing in my room by myself with my music on. I just bought a speaker just to do that because that makes me happy, you know. Just to dance, and even though I don't dance that well. But I do seek happiness by interacting with others. I need my family, I do need my friends. I feel like life would be meaningless without those things, without human affection.
No, actually. I feel much happier when I'm alone, because there's no one else to entertain.
What's your greatest fear in your life? I don't know, that's a tough one.
My greatest fear in life is fear.
I get it, but can you elaborate on that? Why? Why do you think that?
Because fear is just one of those things that, like, I think it's one of the worst emotions to feel. And I think that fear fuels so many bad things, and it stops you from doing so many things that you really want to do. Another one of my fears is just being, like, on my deathbed and thinking about all the things that I didn't do because I was afraid. Or just because I took them for granted, or, yeah.
I don't want to be in a life where my everydays are spent with something that I hate. That's, I think, would be a waste of life.
I just want to experience what I want to experience, have some freedom. Because a lot of people don't have freedom. They think that they have, but they don't.
Are you talking about being like confined to?
Like a job, like offices, debt, a mortgage, 9-to-5 life, some kids.
That's my biggest fear, is that something happens to one of my family members. Especially my wife and kids.
To, lose my mind, lose my, just, you get older and you're around a lot of people and you hear an awful lot of sad things that happen to people, and you don't want that to happen to you. Don't want to ever not know who people are. You hear too many things like that, and that's like, that doesn't, you don't want things like that to happen. You don't want to ever be a burden to anyone, and that I would say is probably my worst fear. But I don't like to think about it.
Oh, one of my biggest fears is losing someone. I've never lost someone extremely close to me. Like, nobody very close to me has died. So I think that if that ever happened to me, I wouldn't really know how to cope with it.
My greatest fear in life is that people I love will die. Or like get really sick. Or suffer. Sometimes I feel like it's okay if I suffer. Like, if there's something bad that's gonna happen to someone, I want it to happen to me instead of them, because I don't want them to be bad. But also sometimes I feel like if something bad happens to me, they're gonna suffer. So I don't know. What was the question?
I think happiness is a momentary joy, and joy is the long term happiness feeling that we have, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can be joyful even when you're going through hard times.
I feel that happiness is not something you have to achieve. It's something that goes along with you on your journey.
I think happiness is a constant. And there's moments of unhappiness in between. Or if you have internal conflict, it's just unhappiness with moments of happiness in between.
You really have to not think ahead, and because people can live their whole lives saying, like, I'm not happy in high school, maybe I'll be happy in college, or I'm not happy in college, maybe I'll be happy when I'm out of college. Like, you really have to be happy in the moment, no matter what circumstances you're in, because there's always going to be something bad about the present moment. But there's always many things that are really good about it. Take the moment for what it is, and don't think about, like, being happier somewhere else. And I don't know, that really, like, clicked with me. And it really, like, it makes you think, like, this present moment isn't going to happen again.
I do have regrets in my life, yes. I have to tell you what they are. I guess the biggest regret I have in my life is wasting a lot of time. Wasting a lot of time being unhappy, wasting a lot of time worrying about happiness, wasting a lot of time not just enjoying what I was doing at that moment. Thinking, when I have this, I'll be happy, or when I have that, or when I achieve this. And then I turn around and half your life is gone.
No, I think, it all turned out well.
If I could be anywhere in the world right now, I think it'd just be here, now, in this moment, this conversation. Nothing is more important than living the moment, like this exact moment. So I try to live my day to day, every second as if it were my last. And because you're never guaranteed tomorrow, even as cliche as that sounds.
Are you happy?
Right now?
Right now?
I was very happy before. I don't know, some of these questions were tough.
I am happy. I'm pretty content with my life for now.
I thought you said it's a constant.
It is, but life changes also.
At this moment, I feel like, yes, I'm happy. But it just depends on how you see happiness, right?
It's just happiness is such a like it's so different for everyone. Like I don't know, like now that I'm like getting into it, like I don't really know what it is.
Am I happy? Is that the question? Yeah, I'm happy.
I can't stop smiling. So I guess that I guess that's something that shows that I am in a way happy.
I think I'm happy right now. I'm not like super happy, but like I said, like you're not always gonna be super happy. But I think I'm in a good place right now. Yeah.